Barbarella, issue number 6. Now, I have been a huge fan of this book the entire way through. And this issue, well, not my favorite. I think it was probably, I don't want to say the weakest of the run so far. It's the most different. But it's cute and it's fun. And I got some serious Futurama vibes. In particular, the Nibbler and Leela story, because it's so cute. I think this was really fun. So basically the premise of this issue, and I don't know if this is going to be like a thorough review of it because it's pretty simple. Far away in the deepest depths of the cosmos, beyond the edges of the Milky Way galaxy, there's this small planet. What did they say its name was? I don't remember, but pretty much this ancient order of beings who guides the wills of the universe and does things to make it better. They are having a ceremony and one of their younger members comes forth. Then we see like this person is Vixx, and Vixx has studied this like people, and she's like, I'm going to find my pet, the person I'm going to take with me and like shape the galaxy and bestow the universe. And we see that Vixx chooses Barbarella, and it's like, well, no, none of our people have really chosen a human before. They're kind of hard to like manipulate and get things going. But Vixx is like, no, I got it. She fights for the right things that I believe in, so I'm going to work with Barbarella. That's how I'm going to get things done. And isn't that very Nibbler and Leela, where, Nibbler's from like the old events and he's pushing Fry into, the whatever it was, the cryogenic stasis thing, and Nibbler just becomes the pet of Leela halfway through. And I'm like, that is so fun. It's a fun idea. And basically, we just see a couple times where we're trying to show how Vixx comes to Barbarella. So there's on a random planet, and, Barbarella's helping on this mission, and some guy's trying to attack Barbarella, and Vixx comes in and just stops the guy from attacking her. But they just hang out, and as Barbarella's in bed with one guy, this king actually locks her away because, hey, order of peace, we got to get rid of the things that are trying to stop us from succeeding. And Vixx goes on a mission to get information on how they can save Barbarella. So they slide some keys under the door while she's in prison, and it's just really cute. And it's fun. And again, I love the idea of just focusing on the Barbarella stuff, but I think you're establishing Vixx as a character here, just kind of cool. The entire time we read this, I thought Vixx was a man, or like a male version of its species, but it's a female. And I'm like, that's kind of cool. That kind of plays it up too. I think that's kind of more interesting, where it's like, no, yeah, it's like, the rebel of her own species trying to find like the human pet that she can use to change the course of history. I think that's kind of fun. And it's very interesting. So she puts the keys under the door. Barbarella's able to get out. She's like, Vixx, was that you? It's like, maybe. And they kind of just go on another mission there to get Barbarella back out of things before she gets attacked by these people who are clearly after her. And it's a cute little mission. Again, it's very easy, and it doesn't have too much going for it. But again, it's just like, it's kind of the filler issue. It's not the regular artist on this book, which I understand completely why that's the case. But I do think it's cool. So Barbarella is able to succeed in her mission, and things are looking perfect. We do see that the bar where people met with Vixx before, they're like, I can't believe that little creature is working with Barbarella. That's like really crazy. Like, why would a human ever be able to do these things that this little creature wants it to do? Then we see as they're back on the ship, one of the other creatures is like, Vixx, like, things were complicated. You weren't supposed to meet Barbarella this early. We'll have to like erase her memory so you can try again. It's like, humans don't really like that, so I guess we'll see what happens. And then we see, okay, cut to another scene. They start over. Vixx comes back into her life, and everything is hunky-dory. And then we just see a couple of the missions going into place. A couple of her family are just like, I can't believe Vixx is actually doing this with Barbarella. It's kind of cool, but we'll have to see how this whole thing plays off. It's a bold move, Cotton. Let's see if it pays off. And that's where the book ends. Again, it's not a lot. It's just a simple story. It's like throwing a Barbarella story into the fray where she's working on this planet. Like, the guards are after her. She thinks she can be with the royalty. She gets in prison. She breaks free. And it's all from the perspective of her pet. But the pet actually thinks Barbarella's the pet. And I think that's kind of cool. It's a fun, simple story. Not too much to it. But it's kind of also just like a nice palate cleanser before I'm going to assume the next arc that's coming up. I think it's fun. It's just great to have some cool Barbarella in here. If every issue is not going to be a hit, I'm fine with that because it still means we're getting some consistent Barbarella, which is just awesome to have. and it's cool. Vixx is a fascinating addition. Again, I can't stop thinking about the Nibbler and Leela thing, but it happens, and I think this was a fun issue, and I still like this book. It's cute, it's fun, it's exactly what a filler issue should be for Barbarella, so I enjoy that. So Barbarella issue number 6, I'm going to give a 6 out of 10. Now thank you guys for watching this review. Be sure to like and subscribe to the channel. As always, you can check me out on Instagram, TikTok, and Twitter. I will catch you in the next one. Have fun, stay safe, good luck.